everybody, welcome back to Wreath Works by Libby. I'm Libby. Today I'm doing a saddle. I made one a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago I think, for my dad's grave, and now I have to do one for my husband's mother's grave. So I know y'all would rather see wreaths, but this is what I'm doing today, so I'm just going to share it with y'all for those who do have interest in stuff like this. And I may have to cut the video in a minute or pause it because my husband's cutting grass. So what I have is a saddle frame with a piece of foam on top of it, and it is stuck down in the little prongs here on the ends, but I'm going to take some zip ties and put them together, and I'm just going to wrap this around just to make sure it don't fly off. We are in hurricane season, so, and this is going to be outside in the open. Okay, I've got my hot glue gun going. I'm going to put some fall florals in there. I've got some of these, I'm not sure what kind of flower they are, but these are more of a summer flower, but I'm kind of, it's not quite fall yet, it's still summer, so I'm going to mix late summer and fall items together, so it'll last me until I can go and put Christmas out, if that makes sense. So I've got oranges and purples and greens. So I'm going to start with the outside edge on the bottom. Let me turn the camera so y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to start putting these in. And I'm just going to go all the way around. And of course my glue gun's not ready. So let me just get some of these cut down. Now this isn't going to be I don't know what I'm trying to say. See, I got some bright greens that's also in there, so it still gives the illusion of some summer. And her stone sits on the ground, so it's real low to the ground. So I don't want these to overflow all the way down, just to cover the foam. Okay, glue gun's ready. So we're just going to come around and cover the ends and the sides. And I picked all these leaves out, a bunch of scrap pieces. trying to give it some dimension on the bottom, or some fluff factor on the bottom. This down, let's put some orange on this side. Try not to burn myself too bad. Okay. Burning myself. Okay. So that's what we got. I've got a few more pieces that I may add in later. But since we got the simple base outline done, okay, now I'm going to go on with these here. Are going to be like the main flowers in there. I have another bush, but I don't know if I'm going to use it. I might use some of it. And I'm just going to stick these in. And I'm going to come in at angles so they're not all straight up and down. Cut these fairly long because I wanted these to stand out. I am leaving the leaves on because they help fill the inside. You could put that Spanish moss stuff down on the foam if you felt you needed to. And hers is visible all the way around, so we're going to work to make it pretty all the way around. My dad's was only visible from one side because his grave is right beside a fence with trees on the other side of it, so I didn't have to worry about that with his. Okay, that's what we have. I know it looks crazy with it all just sticking up like that, but it gets better as you go. Okay, I do have another bush over here. And I've got these leaves, it's got kind of the purple and the orange. And I have these little dark purple flowers. So I think I'm going to go in with the leaves first. And there's also berries on these leaves. Not on everyone, but on some of them. And I believe this bush come from either Dollar General or Family Dollar. There's a $3 price tag on here. So, okay, and what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to separate these, one with the berries and one without the berries, so I can kind of place them a little even. Okay, let's do just the leaves first. And I'm going to get 2 cuts out of this, just like that. And I believe I'm going to start way down here. To spin. Okay. Spin. And I'm just going right on top of the base layer here. Just adding in that extra layer of color. These are sliders, but they only slide so far. Now the berries. I'm going to save the berries, y'all. We'll come in with these now. Just going to do these the same way we did the orange flowers. We're just going to start putting them in there, leaving the leaves on for filler. These are so pretty. I love that dark purple for fall or burgundy or whatever color you want to call it. This is so pretty. I always get nervous when I do these for my husband's mom because I really want him to like them. So sometimes I ask his opinion about flowers, and I asked him today, and he told me some that he liked, some orange sunflowers. And I explained to him my thought process about summer and all that stuff, and he was like, I trust your opinion, you do it. He said if I could do it, I would be doing it, but you do it. So, do it. Maybe I should have been a florist instead of a leaf. I don't know. Okay, y'all, now I'm going in with the, let me get a glue stick in my thing. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the berries. I'm kind of high with these too. Not super high, but I do have 2 of these that I think I'm going to stick in there. I don't know what they are, but they've got a little bud on there, and 2 little flowers, some little twiggy looking things that are all bendable. So let me bend those up well. Make them look more twiggy. These are going to come out the top because I only have 2. Fix my twiggies. Maybe they're not supposed to be spiral, but I like them that way. It's just cuter to me. Alright. I'm going in with more flowers. Alright. I'm going to start cutting some of these a little shorter to go around the sides. So, just trying to find holes. See that? There's a hole right there. That's where I plan on sticking. So, there's a hole right here. There. And down there. My fingers got glue on them. They don't want to work right. Okay. Okay. I still have a few holes. So I've got one more of these. All right. Let's see. Just a little bit. I just want it to be tight. Use a short one here. Ooh, that was a big old blob of glue gun. Okay, and there. Almost done. Look at it from every angle. Okay. There. All right. Now these little pieces here, I'm going to stick these in there. Just right here. Go in that little hole. On the end down here. So now that's covered. I'm just going to go around and check. See, there's a hole right there. Maybe I need to put this on the end, on the other end. And find something else to stick in that other little hole. Okay. Now all that's covered. Now I just need one little thing right there. take and cut this. Like so. And if I stick that in there and cut it again. Of an opening right here. So I'm going to take and push this in there. And that's going to be it, guys. Alright. That's our project. Very orange, very bright. Alright guys, well, thank you for hanging out with me, and I wanted to tell y'all, if y'all haven't joined my VIP crew, you can do that and you'll get special videos. As of right now, I have one member. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. And I will be posting behind the scenes content kind of stuff over there. So I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's only like $1.99 a month. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I totally understand. Okay. But thank you for being here. Thank you everybody who has subscribed, watched, commented, shared, all that. It means a whole lot to me. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. Alright, bye.